Hello group, it's me, Joe. How you doing tonight? Hey, I want to come back and say hi and hope you all had a fantastic Tuesday. Had a great show this morning. We talked about Hope for Widows and a website called hopeforwidows.org with my special guest, Khadija Ali. And we talked about what that support group can do. I've also been asked to sit on the board of directors for hopeforwidows.org. I'm very honored. I'm very pleased. And yes, I'm going to accept the position. And so, yeah, I'm really excited about it. So I wanted to let you know that. I put a link up to the show in the site on the, on the group page. Hi, Troy. How you doing? And so, yeah, just go there and listen to it. It's just, Khadija was very informative. It was a great show. We talked a lot about grief and how to survive grief, but also getting over those trials and moving on to a more positive life. Because, you know, that's what I'm all about, moving on to a more positive life. So those of you who are not getting severe weather, you're blessed. Those of us who are getting weather are getting a lot of it. So anyway, we are getting probably 8 to 10 inches of snow today. Started snowing this afternoon, and so it's, hi Haley, how you doing? So anyway, we're getting 8 to 10 inches of snow. It's, I don't know, we already got 4 or 5. I don't know how much we have, but I'm not really happy with it, but it is the way it is. But anyway, I want to talk to you today about what do you guys do like when you have a snow day or when you have a bad weather day or something like that. And there goes my dogs again. Yeah, that's what they do when I'm on Facebook Live. They like to act up. So anyway, what do you guys do when you're having a weather day? Do you start working around the house? Do you work more on your business? What do you do? I know for me, today was full of appointments. I was on the phone almost all day. My ears kind of feel like jello. Plus I had some in-person appointments I had to go to. Yes, I went in the snow, but I'm from South Dakota, so that's what we do. We travel in this. So we grow up learning how to travel and drive in the snow. So anyway, it was a constant day of going. I've taken lots of notes from different people I've worked with today. And so what do? Do you work on one area? Do you just take a break and go work on maybe your house or a room or your office? Maybe you want to just do different things in your work or really work on different things in your business. So that's why I wanted to ask tonight. I know for me, I will tend to go after certain things that I normally don't work on in my business. I don't know why. I start making chocolate chip cookies and I start working on some things I put off for a while. So that's what I do. And that's what keeps me motivated. And sometimes just the smell of chocolate chip cookies just kind of just makes me want to work harder so I know I can have a cookie when I'm done. Just a small little thing. So, but anyway, remember 2017 is a year of finishing and finalizing some awesome goals so we can move on to bigger and better goals. But remember, with goals, you also want results. So make them measurable. Make them measurable. Put a date on them. Give yourself either your birthday or a special day in your life. Maybe it's an anniversary. Maybe it's, you know, your child's birthday. It doesn't matter. Make it something that you will remember that you're going to work toward. I'm sure I'm still on my sugar detox. It's hard because I still want chocolate, but I'm doing my best to stay away from it. And so, but you know, I might slip up once in a while, and that's okay. You will too. But the thing is, you have to get right back on track again. And so even on these harder days, on snowy days, and if you're making cookies and stuff like that, it's okay. You know, give them to other people, give them to your neighbors, give them to your family. If you're like me on a sugar detox. But anyway, just think of different things you can do. Different things that maybe you haven't worked on for a while that you know you need to work on in your business. So I would go and conquer that one thing and put a date on it. When do you want to be done with that one thing? I know I have a whole list of things and I have dates by them and I know things that I want to get done. I also have some big, bodacious, beautiful goals up here, but also the ones down here that I need to keep working up toward. And I'm going to do it. And I'm just determined to do it. And you should too. Because, as I say, life is worth living. And you really want to be able to give back to others. But also, the more you do that, maybe the more free time you'll have in the future. Because, you know, as entrepreneurs, we rather work 80 hours a week in our business than 40 hours a week for somebody else. I know I would. So what is it that you can do that will help you? Hi, Marilyn, how you doing? That can help you get your business going. You know, I know there's several things I have put off with my business that I really need to work on, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it tomorrow, actually. Yeah, I know, right? And so we just have to work on those one things, and I know I have two things I'm working on tomorrow. And it's just something that I haven't wanted to do for a long time, but it'll make me more productive because once you get it done, you can just mark off that item on your to-do list and you're done. And what a great feeling that is to have that done. I know it is a great feeling for me. And you know what I do after mine? I have a daily to-do list. I'll mark it off. And then after I did it, I put, I gratefully did it. So I gratefully did it because I'm thankful that I was able to do it. And that then I can move on to the next thing and the next and the next. And so I would suggest do something that's going to inspire you to get it done. And if I don't get it done, I put it on for the next day because I know if I don't have it done that day, it's got to be done the next day. So thanks, Marilyn. Say she's doing great. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So writing them down is hard to do. But like I said, it's a snowy day here in the Midwest. And I know I have things I need to accomplish tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put check marks by them where I say, I gratefully did it. And I really feel accomplished. So what do you put by yours? When you finish a goal or finish a task, what do you put by yours? Is it just a check mark, which is fine? It's whatever you feel comfortable with. But you have to make that decision and you have to figure out what it is that you feel comfortable enough with to make it so you know you can keep moving on and moving on and moving on. So I'm somebody that has a lot of things going on, and I know we all do. That's just par for the course anymore. So you really have to stay organized. You really have to stay on top of things. Some days it's harder than others, but you really have to do that. And just remember, write down to-do list, goal list, or whatever you call them. Make it even a result list. Oh, you put a gold star. Awesome idea. See, I love that. I love to hear different people's ideas and how they do it, because we all have our own unique way of how we accomplish different tasks. And so I want to know what your guys' unique ways are. I mean, gold star is perfect. I think that's, that's outstanding. So just think of different ways and maybe shake it up a little bit. Shake it up. Make it be something more fun. Make it something that puts it in your brain that you know you have to accomplish it, so you're going to be able to do that. I don't know. I love mochas. I love chai teas. I love those type of things. And so when I finish a certain task, maybe I'll say, hey, I can go spend $5 on a chai tea today. So I'm doing those type of things to make myself more committed to what I want to do and get accomplished, but also to reward myself at the end. Because I don't need to reward myself at the beginning. I need to reward myself at the end. That's how I do it. Some people reward themselves at the beginning. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you feel is going to help you get through it, that's what matters. All right? You guys have a fantastic night. I am almost snowed in, but not quite. I think we have maybe 6 inches so far. Going on 8 to 10 is what we're supposed to have. So all of our snow is almost melted, and now it's unfortunately back again. So, hey, herbal tea. That's another good thing. I love herbal tea, Marilyn. For the longest time I didn't like it, but within this last year, I really started drinking a lot more of it. And I really do like it. Sometimes I might add a little bit of honey to it, but normally I don't need to. And so, yeah, you're right. It is too much snow. I'd rather have no snow at all. So, and actually we're just starting to see our grass again, and well, then we got more snow. So anyway, but maybe I'll go get a cup of herbal tea right now before I go to bed. I think that would be great. So anyway, you guys, I love it when you guys are on here and so interactive. I just love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Give a shout out to where you guys are located. What states you're from. I would love to hear it. I know we have over 100 members now, and so I'd love to hear where you all are from. If you're in the tropics, I would love that. I would love a palm tree, but I got snow instead. But that's okay. That's where I choose to live. And I choose to do that. Oh, Virginia. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, chamomile tea. You're right, Marilyn. That's what I'm going to go drink tonight before I go to bed. But yeah, I'd like to know where you guys are all from. And just shout out your website. Shout out, and I'll put a post on here on the group page too. Shout out your website and let people know who you are. We want to, and don't feel, you know, go ahead and post out on the page. Don't feel intimidated at all. Go ahead and post. You got a question, that's what the group is for. Or if you want to give a recommendation, that's what the group is for. You know, we're here to help each other, build each other up. And hey, Nebraska, all right, Troy. So we're here to build each other up and to encourage each other and to help each other. So yeah, build each other up. You know, shout out your website, shout out your business page, but also shout out each other. Help each other out. Give each other encouragement and the love that they deserve. Because you never know, like I said the other day, you just never know where people are from or where they're going from. Hey, Christina, I love cinnamon hot spice. Oh, cinnamon hot spice. That sounds really good. I might have to go get some of that from the Big Apple, New York City. And I love New York City. Can't wait. Can't wait to go back to there the end of March. So looking forward to that. But you know what? Go make somebody's day today. And go, you know, go. It's super yummy. That sounds really yummy. I'm going to have to get some of that because that sounds really good. It's, but yeah, go make somebody's day today, you know, and if not today, make it tomorrow. And because you know what, it really is, you know, and that could be one of your goals. That can be one of your goals that you do. And sometimes we just have to be, hey, you know what, I'm going to be nice to one person today. Or I'm going to put a smile on one person's face. And that's all it takes. And that's going to change your whole persona. Maybe that's what will help you achieve your goals. Maybe that's what's going to help achieve your results that you want in your business and your life. But just make it worthwhile. Because, again, we never know what each other is going through. And so if you can give that hope and give that smile to somebody, that makes it all worthwhile. Because I know for me, just writing down goals some days can be mundane and can be like, oh, here we go again. But as we talked, and Marilyn puts a little gold star, I gratefully did it after I've achieved my goal or achieved my result that I wanted from that goal. That makes me feel better. So just go in and shout out what you do, shout out where you're from. And yeah, let's pick each other up and let's keep encouraging each other. I might need a little bit of encouragement tomorrow with all this snow, but I'll be outside shoveling because I need the exercise. So you all have a great night. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I thank you so much for being on the group with me and for being part of this fantastic group. You all bring so much excitement and energy and enthusiasm and knowledge. And we need it all in the group. So, all right. You guys have a fantastic night. Good night, Marilyn. Good night, Christina. Good night, Troy. And good night, Haley. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much for being on tonight. And we'll talk to you tomorrow night.